be like, what it be like, you already know what it is. Your boy Calvin Light my way. Hey, just coming to you with that encouraging word. Chill. Hey, today I just want to drop this quick word, thinking about relationships. And really what I come to realize is most relationships fail. But many people got their anecdotes or their reasoning on why most fail. But in all honesty, most relationships fail within the first year or two, marriages and so forth, because of the lack of reasoning. When I say lack of reasoning, I mean some people would say the ability to know how to argue and come to a conclusion. I don't want to say argue. It sounds so combative, right? But really reasoning. Okay, whenever you're getting to know someone after you move in together, you dated or whatever. But when you marry somebody, you move in, you really get to know somebody. Okay, and you gotta learn to reason with that person, because we all come up in different ways. We come to understand the world in different ways. We have different views and so forth. But whenever you come together in a holy union, you have to learn to reason. Now, step one before you even get to that, the man has to be a man. Okay? The woman has to be the woman. What the hell does that mean? Glad you asked. The man has to play the role of the man. You cannot be a punk. Flat out, don't know other way how to say it. You gotta be a man. You gotta know your roles. You gotta play your position, and you gotta be able to be the head. Okay, you gotta. And when a woman hear, feminist types or whatever, when you hear a man say man gotta be the head, you think the woman gotta be the tail, but that couldn't be further than the truth. The woman just must play her position. Okay, the head meaning that the man is going first. He's like the head of the era, right? He has to break through all the drama. He has to do the physical fighting. He has to do the warring, so to speak. He has to break through, and then make the way for the wife and the children, so forth. The woman, she got to play her role. If the wife can play her role and the husband play his role, the reasonings or the ability to have a dispute and come to an understanding as two people making one decision, then you can find success. But if you always want to be right, it ain't gonna work. If you excuse me, I heard a very wise old man tell me, he said, if you really want your marriage to be successful, learn to say, oh baby, you're right. And he said, I was like, man, that's so stupid. But sometimes you gotta humble yourself and let it go, because some things ain't worth arguing about. Some things ain't worth getting out of line, getting frustrated with over nothing. And sometimes you just gotta let her have a way. And women, it's the same thing with you. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Let it go and put it on God. Say, hey God, all right, he the head. If he wrong, you get him, right? And sometimes you gotta tell your man that too. Like, boom, hey, all right, you got it. But if it don't go right, God gonna handle it. And that's how you do it. That's my success tip for a happy wife, happy life, or a happy relationship. Man, play your role. Women, play your role. Be a great, beautiful, strong, confident woman. Man, be strong, confident, brave, valiant fighters, protectors, providers, and then reason. Deduce, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Because your wife is your helpmate. Man, you can't do it all. We try. But realize that there's some things going to be your weaknesses, and she's going to have some very strong strengths. And you got to utilize each other. You are now one flesh. Grow together. Till next time, stay encouraged, stay positive, stay productive, love one another. Till next time.